Hey everybody, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I just wanted to show you a really cool device I just got. It's called Lighten Up, and it's a way to wake up to light instead of sound. And just some initial thoughts on this. I've been sleep tracking for a long time, and gradual timers are great. Gradual alarm clocks are great, but still, I was just thinking, I was like, well, did people who lived forever ago, did they wake up to light or did they wake up to sound? And to me, it makes more sense that they would wake up with light. And what's fascinating to me is over the year in the northern hemisphere, this is further accentuated that the day actually gets shorter and longer. And so actually, I think yesterday or 2 days ago was the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year. So I'm only here in North Texas, but it is, hold on, we're going to go outside. It is so bleak out. It's depressing. This is what it's like almost all day. Just bleak. Depressingness. Oops, not the light. Switch. All right. So I was like, I want to wake up to light instead of sound and see how that goes for me. And then I found this device called Lighten Up, and I chose this over using LEDs because you can spend around $100-ish on LEDs. And I was like, well, also the sun doesn't. It doesn't the sun is off and the sun's on, right? And so you cannot use one of these. So the device, let me walk you through the device Lighten Up, and I'll talk about it. So this is the Lighten Up device. It plugs in to the wall, and then you plug your lamp in on the side here. And you can see it's already set to the right time, 5:38. And so you can set, so let's walk through and actually set my time for tomorrow. So today's Wednesday. So you hold that and you press set for 3 seconds. Come on, let's get this looking good. There we go. All right. So hold set for 3 seconds, and that puts us into the alarm mode. The first mode is when do you want to wake up? So I'm going to hit plus to get over to Thursday, and then I'm going to hit set again, and this is my wake up time. I want to set it for 7 because I want to start getting up earlier. And then that's the minutes, and then this is for how long does it take for the lamp to turn on, and that takes 30 minutes. So if I set my alarm for 7, the full light will be by 7:30, so I'll wake up between 7 and 7:30. And you can see on the side here, I've got off, timer, and on. So timer, that is the alarm function, that's the middle one. On is if I just want to walk over there and just turn the lamp on, and off is I just want the lamp off. And you can see when I switch off, the device itself stays on. So I chose this device over the LED gradual alarm clock things that are out there because I'm by my salt lamp now. I chose it over LED devices because I didn't want LED lights waking me up, even though they're adjustable in color sometimes and spectrum. I actually hobby electronics like Arduino and Raspberry Pi are a passing fascination of mine. I wish I knew more about that stuff. But I messed with it one summer, and so I sat down and I started looking up all these electrical diagrams. I was like, okay, I need a triac circuit, and that'll let me gradually turn on incandescent bulbs. And I was like, okay, this is too complicated. And I looked it up, and I found the Lighten Up device. And so that's the story why I got that device instead of the LED alarm clocks. And so what I'm going to do is have the Lighten Up device plugged in, and then a little splitter on that, and I'm going to use 2 lamps with 2 60-watt bulbs, and that will actually can flow 5 60-watt bulbs through it. So if you want to get it really bright, you can do it. 5 60-watt bulbs is a lot. And so last note is I was talking to this sleep lady at a health conference, and she said whenever she has people get those LED alarm clock things, she has them get 3 of them. And I was like, why do you have them get 3 of them? She said, because if the person who is trying to use the LED alarm clocks has it say on the nightstands on my left side and I had the lamp over there, and my head's like this. Well, I see the lamp, and then when it's light, I just turn my head the other way. So she said 3, one at kind of the foot-ish of the bed, or on the dresser across from the bed, one on the left side and one on the right side. So for me, I'm going to be doing 2 lamps, 60-watt bulbs on my dresser across the room so that it's not electronics and wires just surrounding me. In the future, ultimately, what I'd love to do is create some kind of battery-powered solution and like measure the EMF and do all the fancy things. But let's talk about another thing. You can use devices like this. Well, actually, never mind. I just watched the David Wolf video today where he showed that even when a lamp is off, that it still puts out some level of EMF. So you really need to have things unplugged, which means your breaker needs to be off. You can get fancy remotes and timers and then for that kind of stuff. That's not what this video is about. This is about the Lighten Up device. Check it out if you want to wake up to light instead of sound. Still use the sound alarm clock, but I just want to share that with you guys. And have happy holidays and happy new year, and we'll talk soon.